welcome to the teachings of the Black Acting Method Studio. I am Sharrell Luckett, founding executive director of the Black Acting Method Studio. Here's my book for the teachings of the Black Acting Method Studio. Y'all have to forgive me. I'm a little under the weather. I'm doing some of these recordings today, and I'm under the weather. And I'm usually not under the weather, but I'm under the weather, which means basically a little ill. But here's a question. Remember, you can send in questions. The email is below to where you can send your question. I may or may not get to it. But so this is for actually educators. When you talk about colorblind or color conscious casting, how do I navigate these practices as a teacher, educator, professor? So you have diverse students of different backgrounds and you want to cast a play, let's say A Streetcar Named Desire, and you want to do it colorblind or color conscious. Colorblind casting is a phrase that people kind of have moved. They don't use it anymore, but it basically means you cast people in different races and you don't talk about the the color or the race. Color conscious is a definition that we use now that says if you're going to invite race into the room and you're going to do that type of casting, you need to be conscious about it and you need to talk about it and talk about how you're inviting how you're inviting those different races to be in conversation with each other, because white is a race too, right? All right, so here are three things I want to tell you about how to navigate this as an educator. So one, your purpose can't be to diversify when you do this. So you can't just say, oh man, I have diverse students, I want them all to participate. That's starting on the wrong foot because you don't have a vision. Your only vision is I want them all to participate. Well, that ain't it. Especially when you're talking about doing something creative. You gotta have a lightning gotta strike you, or you have some type of vision of the play. And for some reason in that play, you see different races, and you know why you see the different races. So you're on the wrong foot if you just want to do color conscious casting just to give people opportunity. You might mean well, it might sound nice, but that's going to confuse people right off the jump. You want to have you want to invite people in your world because you value it. I would say differently, not just because, I want to give people an opportunity. No, why are you putting all these different races on stage in A Streetcar Named Desire or in The Wiz? Why are you doing it? So that leads to number two, which I'm talking about. You have to have a real concept or a vision, a reason. Why? What's your why? And then number three is really simple. Explain the why. So here's the thing. Students are excited to perform. They're ready to go with you for the most part. But they can sense your hesitation or your insecurities. If you have hesitation and insecurities, those are natural human emotions. The problem is that you need to fess up and say you have hesitations and insecurities about this, but you really want to do this because you have this amazing vision. So if I'm in a play and you cast, my brother is East Asian, okay, and I'm a Black woman, we're ready to go. I'm excited for this person to be my brother, and he's probably excited for me to be his sister. You got to tell me how we got here and why. And it can't be because I wanted to diversify and give you guys an opportunity to perform. Okay? I would rather perform in a play with Black people. My brother probably would rather perform in a play that's connected to his culture and ethnicity. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So you got to tell us why we're here. The minute you don't know why we're here, and the minute it lands on I wanted to diversify is the minute that play is going to go to the Rocky Mountains. Okay, so colorblind, color conscious casting, how do you navigate this? One, the purpose has to be bigger than to diversify. Two, you need to have a real concept, a vision, and a reason. Three, you need to be able to explain that vision and that reason so the students know exactly where they are, what's going on, and so your students are not lost. All right, that's how you do that. Okay, this is the teachings of the Black Acting Method Studio. I am Sharrell Luckett. Drop a comment below. Let's have a great conversation. Send me some questions, all that good stuff to the email. Click that button and subscribe. Bye.